Hey, in Python, variables can hold different types of data, and every value in Python has a type. So today we learn the main types: numbers, text, and booleans. Let's go to the quick video and big concept. Let's go. So variables can hold different kinds of data we seen in last lecture. So welcome back today again. Python automatically assigns a type to each value. So look at the given four variables. So name is a John, and here it is a string type of a data. Age is a 25 and it is integer type of a data. Height I have taken as a 5.9, which is a float type of a data. One more variable I have taken as a is student, which is equal to true or maybe a false, which is a boolean type of a data. So when we are assigning a string written into the single quote or double quote, it is the string type of a data. When we have an integer, decimal values, no points, decimal points, then whole numbers are there, then it is an integer. With decimal points, the variable is of a type float. And when you have a value as a true or a false or a 0 and 1, you can say that the variable type is a boolean type of a variable. So let's check out the different data types available in Python. So Python have different data types of categories: numeric, dictionary, boolean, set, and a sequence types. In numeric, we have an integer, complex numbers, and the float type of data types. In sequence type, we have a string, list, and tuple. So let's check out the different data types. Today we'll see about the integer, numbers, floats, and the string. From tomorrow again we'll go in deep of strings, lists, tuples, dictionaries, and so on. When you are doing any programming and if you are getting any errors, so just a quick tip, you can use a function type. This type function will give you the data type of that particular variable. So simply you can use the type of a variable name and it will return the data type of that particular variable or the value which is holding in that variable. So when something breaks, you use a print function, print type of your variable to see if you have a string instead of a number or the other way around, what the value you want to take in a particular variable, and it fixes half of a beginner bugs. So as I told that every value in a Python has a type. So variable is holding a value and that value may be of a type string, integer, float, bool, and so on. And you can check out the type of that value as by using a function type. Now let's go into the deep dive of a string. So strings are basically a text type of a data and they are written inside a single quote or a double quotes, just like this. Variable as a name, the value as a John. Let's say for example, as it is a string, I have written it into the double quotation. You can use single quote also. So use them for names, messages, and any text data which you want to use in your coding. So syntax for declaring a variable as a string. So the text in double quotes or the quotes. For example, name is equal to John, city is equal to London, and so on. Just take an example, name is a John, greeting, hello world. In a single quote I have written. So whatever you will write in a single quote or in a double quote will be treated as a string. When you will write print name, the output you will get as a John. When you will use a function type or a variable name, you will get the output as the data type of that particular variable. Here in this case, it is written in a double quotation. That's why the output given as a str, class str. It is the data type of that particular variable name. Now similarly, we have an integer. They are used for holding the whole numbers, no decimal point there. So integers are whole numbers with no decimal point. Use them for counts, ages, and any whole number. So let's say for example, if you want to show your age, so age is equal to 25. Total number of people are there in a hall. So by using a count variable, count is equal to 100. And you can simply write age is equal to 25, count is equal to 0, 100, and so on. If you write print age, it will print a 25. If you print age plus 5, so 25 plus 5 is equal to 30. If you want to print the type of that particular variable, use a function type. So type of age will give the output as class int because it is an integer type of a variable. So in this way, you can mention the integer type of a variable and you can use a type function. Now the next one is a float. So as we've seen that the float numbers are having the decimal points and you can mention them by using the 5.9. Let's say for example, for a height, price is equal to 19.99. When you will print height, it will give you the 5.9. When you will print type of a height, it will give you the class float. So when you want to use the values with the decimal points, just use the float as a data type, and they are used for the height, prices, temperatures, or any value that needs the decimal points. One more most important data type here is the Boolean, which is the true or a false. So when you want to show any variable with the values of a true or a false, now again we know that true is a 1 and false is a 0. So in this case you can use 0 and 1s also. But the data type will be the Boolean for them, and they are used in the conditions and the decisions. Let's say for example, if the user is a student, if a door is open, if you want to check conditions in your coding, you can use the variables of a type Boolean. It has only two values, true and false. Most important thing you need to remember here, the T and F should be capital. For example, is student equal to true means that the student is a student. If the user is not a student, you can write if user is not true, is not student, and so on. In this way you can use the Boolean variables and its values. So is student is a true, is active is equal to false. When you will print is student, you will get the output as a true. When you will print type of a student, you will get the output the class as a bool, because you have used the values true and false. So the data type for this variable is a Boolean, which is a bool type of a class. And as we seen that we can check the type of the data type by using the type function. So simply use a built-in type function here and check the type of your variable. So print type of name, type of page, height, is student, and so on. You will get the outputs as str, int, float, bool, and so on. So that's it. So today we have seen the four main data types: str, string; float, int, integer; and bool, boolean. So these are the four important data types in Python. Now in tomorrow's lecture, we'll see in detail how these string data types are used and which are the different functions associated in a Python, which you can use directly to perform the operations onto the string. Now create one variable of each type yourself. Let's say for example a string, your name; integer, your age; float, your height or a price; and a Boolean variable is a student equal to true. Then use print type of a variable for each. Practice is very important. Don't miss out this. Don't miss the coding practice every day. Okay. So tomorrow we go deep into the strings. Like, subscribe and comment. And what type of would you use for a phone number? Simply comment into the videos. So if you like the video, just like, share, comment and subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss the day 4. Strings in a detail. Thanks for watching. See you in day 4. Bye-bye.